When you're trying to understand the science of sleep, one of the things people will want to know is what are the different stages and how do they work? So let's talk about that for a second. Stage 1 represents approximately 5% of your sleep, and that's a real entry level into sleep. There's nothing that you're going to get from that that's going to be particularly good or particularly healthy. You then move into stage 2. Believe it or not, stage 2 makes up almost 50% of the night. We know that a couple of things go on in stage 2. For example, we know that your blood pressure lowers, we know that your respiration rate lowers, and we know that a little bit of physical repair begins at stage 2. The majority, however, of physical repair occurs during stages 3 and 4, or what we call deep or delta sleep. This is where a very large amount of what's called growth hormone is emitted. And it's kind of like bringing your car to the body shop. It pulls out the dings, it takes off the scratches. It really, from a physiological standpoint, helps you repair any insults or injuries that may have occurred during the day. Those 4 stages are actually called non-REM sleep. And by the way, deep sleep is stages 3 and 4. That's why I said 4 stages. But there's another stage of sleep called REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is where you have most of your mental restoration occur, and also where your dreams occur. Now, if you're wondering about how the cycle works, sleep moves in a very particular dance. You go from wake to stage 1 to stage 2, down into stage 3 and 4, back to stage 2, and on into REM sleep. That cycle occurs approximately every 90 minutes, and you have approximately 5 of them across an evening. Also of interest is your physically restorative sleep seems to occur most in the first third of the night, whereas your mentally restorative sleep seems to occur most in the last third of the night. So if you're not getting enough sleep, let's say you need 7.5 hours and you only get 6.5, you're probably knocking out a good bit of your REM sleep.